Yo guys, Spiderbot here. Want to talk a little bit about this Reddit post that I referenced in one of my videos the other day. And this Reddit posting, I didn't really want to talk about it. And people keep messaging me about it and tweeting me about it like it's gospel or something, like, I don't know. Anyways, if we look at this posting, and I'll put a link to it in the description. And the posting came, as I mentioned in that video, probably about 10 hours or so after the original Mob of the Dead trailer came out the other day. All right? The Mob of the Dead trailer that had as part of its press release a brief description of this purgatory mode. Okay? It introduced all the characters, etc. So this Reddit posting came up after that trailer. Yes, before the behind the scenes, but after this trailer. And it talked about things that were obvious and specific that came out along with that trailer. They talked about characters. I mean, it's just total, you know, maybe there are some things that they pegged correctly, but most of it's total bullshit. And some of the total bullshit, you really can't prove that this didn't in fact occur. I mean, it's supposedly this guy's some ex-Treyarch employees pissed off at them, right? And he's saying, oh yeah, we tried to get Al Pacino and Joe Pesci instead of Joe Pantoliano and Chaz Palminteri, but, you know, they were too busy. It's like, yeah, who's ever going to prove that, right? I mean, I'm sure you're going to get Al Pacino and Joe Pesci. I mean, you're not going to get... I'd pretty much consider those guys A-list versus the rest of these guys. And number one, they're going to be hard to get. Number two, you're going to have to pay them a hell of a lot more than the guys that you did get. Anyways, so the posting goes on and mentions, you know, these are things I know for a fact that will be on the mode. A purgatory mode. Yeah, no shit. Varied kinds of zombies. Really? A real cool side quest? You don't say. That's not the case with pretty much any map. Dynamic environment? Okay, that's a good point. Zip lines galore. Well, we didn't see any evidence of zip lines in the behind-the-scenes trailer. We did see the gondola. Don't really consider that a zip line. Horror thriller theme? No shit. Historically correct Alcatraz? No shit. Not too hard for beginners? Oh, well, okay. Plenty of new perks and guns and a musical aspect. So, you know, stuff that it's like, okay, is that like you're really brainstorming here, right? So then he goes on and talks about this purgatory mode. Once your character's downed and it's not revived, bleeds out, you access this new area called Purgatory, and that was mentioned. It's its own separate map, which it looks like it's not because it's the same map that you play in regularly from what we've seen. Entirely different objective. Well, it's been proposed that it has objectives within it that would enhance the overall. So, I mean, again, that's pretty basic stuff. This interdimensional trance space, yeah, it's kind of similar to the Who's Who doppelganger when you're the doppelganger, but a bit different. So he goes on, what else does he say? There are no weapons, no zombies, no points. I mean, yeah, that's right. There's no weapons, no points. There are definitely zombies because we do see that. It's a discovery kind of place, etc., etc., and there's some other things in there. And again, it's all made up bullshit that someone could easily construct following the release of the initial trailer. And then he goes on to say there are varied zombie types within the map. There are actually 4 zombie-type bosses throughout the entire map, which we have seen zero proof on. And the developers even mentioned, yeah, there's this zombie boss that comes up. The Warden that we've seen. There's only one. There's no evidence of more than that. And he's also saying that, you know, during these boss rounds, you get spawned into a different area and zombies come from everywhere, which is, again, complete bullshit because we clearly see this Warden zombie running around. We're on the map and he's wreaking havoc on the perk machines, etc. So, you know, and after this supposed round with, you know, there's a cap of 50 zombies. You got to kill 50 zombies plus the boss. You get a max ammo perk bottle and you're given 45 seconds to pack a punch. Like, again, complete crap. Side quest, and really this again is just, I don't know, I don't even want to talk about this anymore because it's so freaking stupid and people were taking this as gospel, and I think people still are, and I don't understand, like, even after you've seen them behind the scenes. But I think people are saying, well, this was posted before the behind the scenes. Yes, it was posted before the behind the scenes, but after the original trailer. you know, different areas of the map have different ores. We saw no evidence of that. I don't know. What else? Zip lines. You know, we got nothing about zip lines. Strong horror thriller aura to the overall map gameplay. Yeah, no shit. They totally mentioned that in the first trailer. Historically accurate to Alcatraz. Yeah, we saw that in the first trailer. What else? Not to make the map too hard. And they talked about this this weapon, this advanced weapon. So what we did is make good weapons readily accessible and have a really good sci-fi-esque weapon in the game. This one gun instantly vaporizes the zombies and turns them into this weird purple gas. Well, that's not true, you know, unless he's talking about a different gun other than the Blunder Gat or upgraded Blunder Gat, because it doesn't instantly vaporize for one, and it's green. Let's see, guns fitting the Prohibition era time frame. Yes, the Thompson, the Tommy gun, that was in the trailer. The Uzi was in the trailer. Perks, they talked about Flopper, but and there are 2 new perks. I mean, the first called Bandolier. What else? I don't know, man. The next perk, 2 times Tequila. I mean, really. He knows that apparently Avenged Sevenfold wrote the song for the map. Okay, and then, oh, that's all I know. So again, I hate the fact that I gotta produce a video on this, but I doubly hate the fact that I keep getting people on Twitter telling me that, you know, this is all true, and that, you know, other people are still calling it the truth, even though it's clearly 100% complete, absolute bullshit, because it doesn't match anything that we've seen from the behind the scenes, and was all made up after the original trailer. So take it with a grain of salt, guys, especially any other information that you see that is quote unquote, you know, 100% verified by ex-employees of Treyarch. You know, take it with a grain of salt, because whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't really want to get involved in that type of stuff, because they don't want to spoil everything. I mean, I honestly think this behind the scenes, they spoiled a lot of this map. And I'm hoping there's like a ton more, because there's a lot of stuff that they covered in this behind the scenes. So that's it, guys. I'm out for now. Please, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and try not to put too much into what you read on forums. I'm Spider, and I'm out.